Hello and welcome to the audio newsletter for the 28th of February 2024, sponsored by NatRoad Platinum Partner Packard and Dealer Industry Fund. This edition is presented by myself, Sarah, and Micheline.
NatRoad Chair Paul Fellows opened this newsletter discussing the announcement by Austroads last week that the states and territories will publish updated Australian Road Assessment Program, or AUSRAP, star ratings for roads this year.
AUSRAP star ratings are measured on a scale from 1 to 5 stars and provide a clear indication of a road's safety performance. They should all guide infrastructure funding decisions by all levels of government. One of the country's national road safety objectives is that at least 80% of travel will occur on roads with a 3-star rating or higher by 2030.
The past year was the deadliest on our road in more than half a decade. Most fatal crashes are not the fault of truckies, and we deal with a lot of appalling motorist behavior every day just doing our job. Nevertheless, we all have responsibility to do everything we can to make our roads safer.
A parliamentary committee reporting to pressures on heavy vehicle drivers in New South Wales has nailed it. It emphasised that it is critical for the safety of heavy vehicle truck drivers to have adequate rest areas and improved training. New South Wales Legislative Council Committee on Transport and the Arts called on the state government to construct more adequate parking bays and rest areas to help truck drivers comply with their rest break obligations. The report also directs the government to run a community education campaign to discourage the use of rest areas by cars and caravans.
NatRoad appeared before the committee last year, pushing the case for more, better equipped rest areas on behalf of members. It was encouraging to see the committee call on the New South Wales government to support the introduction of competency-based driver training programs for new heavy vehicle drivers.
From 20 April, the heavy vehicle industry can expect to see the NHVR's safety and compliance officers working roadside across Queensland, including in the far north and western areas of the state. On-road compliance, investigations, prosecutions, and programmed heavy vehicle inspections will be some of the services currently provided by TMR to transfer across to the NHVR. Queensland is the 6th Australian jurisdiction after South Australia, Tasmania, the ACT, Victoria, and New South Wales, where the NHVR will be directly delivering heavy vehicle regulatory services.
The transition will end a 10-year journey for the NHVR and will finally deliver a nationally consistent approach to regulating the heavy vehicle industry. Find the NHVR's full media release and further information at the link in your member newsletter.
Join us for the South Australian Trucking Forum in Adelaide on the 10th of April or Mount Gambier on the 11th of April. This event, hosted by NatRoad, is an opportunity to network with other truck operators in your area, hear from the NHVR, NTC, ATO board directors, and find out how NatRoad is working for and with our industry. NatRoad partners will also be at the event, and it is free to attend. Register for the forums on the events and networking page of our website or by clicking the link in your email newsletter. We hope to see you there.
In the recent review of the National Heavy Vehicle Competency Framework, Austroads identified hazard perception testing of heavy vehicle license applicants as a potential method for achieving safety improvements. Hazard perception is one of the few driving-specific skills consistently found to be associated with crash risk. In many jurisdictions across the world, light vehicle drivers are required to achieve a passing score on a computer-based hazard perception test before being allowed to progress to an unrestricted driver's license. To date, hazard perception tests have not been developed specifically for use in heavy vehicle licensing.
Austroads has commissioned Professor Sharon Newman from the Centre of Accident Research and Road Safety to lead a new project to design, develop, and deliver a heavy vehicle hazard perception test for the Australian environment. See more information about the Austroads project at the link in your newsletter.
If you have any questions regarding items discussed in this newsletter, do not hesitate to contact us on 1800-272-144 or email info@natroad.com.au.